Testing sound. Testing. I think we have sound, huh? Yeah, we should be live now. Let me just see something here. To increase the size of the webcam a little. Yes, yes. That's better. Okay, so let's see if the quality of the can is good. Seems to be. Today we will just be chilling in chat. I guess we're still celebrating 5,000 subs. Emerald Mera, how are you? The first one to arrive. Let me also share that we are live. Here we are. Eric Souza is also here. I don't remember. Are you Brazilian, Eric? Here in Brazil, it's 8 a.m. and a half. What time is it where you live now? Not bad. Nice to hear. I think on US, most of the times it's still early in the morning, right? You're not Brazilian. No, I mean Eric Souza. Azolo, how are you? Hey there. Hey Nicholas. Good morning. What time is it for you now? I slept very well today. No, man. It's been a while since I last had a good night of sleep. I don't know what is causing me, if it's stress, if it's anxiety, if it's the coffee, but today I had a good night of sleep. It's been a while. Choco Chips is here. Hello, Cher. When Spiral Corridor opens again? Is it closed? I didn't notice. I didn't play too much yesterday. Good morning, Mario Hardy. How are you, my friend? How are you? Taking a rest? Daryl Green, welcome. Nice to see so many people around. Chroma is also here saying, hello, good morning, congratulations on the 5,000 subs. Thank you so much, Chroma. I am happy with this achievement, and I know you've been here for so long as well, so thanks for always appearing, commenting on the videos. Commenting and liking is just so important. It really helps the channel, and I know many people that appears in the streams are always helping out. So thanks. Nameless said it's 7 p.m. and a half. Time to have some fun on the end of the week. Today is actually Carnival here in Brazil. It's a very known type of holiday. Actually, it happens for 5 days. They say that Brazil only starts after Carnival. Just like January and half of February are kinda slow because we don't take things serious before we do Carnival. But I don't care much about Carnival, so yeah, Spiral Corridor should reset on today's reset, no? Or do we have something that I didn't notice? Good morning, Mario. See, I just kind of logged it. I didn't play since yesterday. Yesterday was the anniversary of a good friend of mine, so he came here and we were playing games. Actually, we were playing Horizon Zero Dawn, the original. He played that game to the end, so he helps me play as well because I actually not that good. So we were playing together to discuss the story, and it's a very good game. When I was seeing the first trailer, I told myself that it was the only game that I saw presentations when they announced PS4 that would be a system seller for me. I never like it too much, Final Fantasy 15 by the trailer themselves. Never said it wasn't such a good game by the trailers. I tried to play Final Fantasy 15 like 3 times now, and I just didn't play for long. It just doesn't ring a bell for me. There says it's early. Azolo says it's almost 1 PM here. You just woke up, Mario? That's nice. Mokona! Thank you so much for being here. I know you are also part of this, huh? Do you always wake up early? I think you do, right? You told me once. Thanks, Daryl. Hello, Speedy. How are you? Pablo Morandis is also here. Good morning. Sambal Jean. Hello, boys and girls. I'm new here. New! Define new. Charlie Spita. Welcome. The good thing about doing live streams on different time zones, like doing this early, is that some people that don't appear on reset time will appear here. Sometimes I think about doing streams on 2 different times, like one very early in the morning and the other one on reset time, just to see different people. Azolo says, got the Choco Metroarch in a few pulls. Yeah, so you're back in the game for Metroarch. Emerald Mara says, I tried to pull more, only got Gustav it again. You're going after whom? Metroarch?
No.
Today I was thinking about upgrading some of my weapons. Today we are here to talk, chat, and chill, grind if we need to. But it's more about, you know, talking to the community, something that I always like to do, and celebrating the 5,000 subs. There's no new content in the game, so there's not much to do, but I didn't want to skip a celebration day. I did forge some weapons. Man, I forged so many weapons. There are some weapons that I need to upgrade because I made some good ones. I just don't fully level them up. Let's start with swords. You are awake for a long time now. What time you awake? Usually, Mokona. You brought Final Fantasy 15 but never played. I see. A friend of mine likes the one that was here yesterday. He likes Final Fantasy 15. He says that it's a game that you need to play for more than just the start to really love. Female GB SaGa does not exist, so but I'm still keeping this word because maybe they will release one day. I'm saving the game. Saving gens, says Pablo Morandis. That's why I won't pull. I have 12,000. I see, 12,000 is good. I have 15,000. It's Vimas, I save it yet. I should not have pulled it on Alkaiser banner, but since I like the character, I kinda could not resist. Let me open the spreadsheet for weapon forging, because I actually use my own spreadsheet a lot. I need to update because they released some new styles on JP, but not that many. Just to check what we can craft. Okona says I wake usually on 5 AM. 5 AM is pretty early in the morning, huh? Although says, only thing that will make me buy a PS4 will be Monster Hunter, Ratchet and Clank, and God of War. But since most of them came out on PC, I'm good. Well, I have to say that Ratchet and Clank is a game that you need to play to understand, because it's pretty fun. Not many people give the chance. I myself didn't know that it was such a good game till I played. But I played the first trilogy on the PS3, and I really liked the games. It's more that I think that after quite some time, I stopped playing platform games. I guess they released too many in the early 2000s, and then you start to think that they are too close to each other, almost the same, so you don't get a new experience by playing them. This RS1 slash nail is just like this one, so this one is just inferior. Let me mock it. I don't want weapons that have the same type of passives and I can't even use. As well as says, I have really good units now, still on 60,000 gems after some pulls for her and Rag Robin. Nice, so you have Rag Robin too. Some Baldin says, do a Zoom live stream, but with who? Speedy is saying, any idea when Enya will drop? I guess that they are holding her, I don't know why, and Lian together because, well, there may be some reasons for that. They want to release other types of damage dealers, like they released a Chooser and the Global Axe Silver. Closest things to Lian, so I think they didn't want to release Lian before them. I don't know. Lian's not even a direct competitor all the time, but some people do say, I have Lian, I can skip those. See? So probably something along these lines. They are holding Lian back because of some units that they want to release before Lian. So people pull for them, then they have 0 gems and they buff Lian to be good and they have to purchase them. It's all about the timing. It makes sense. Emerald says I want Metroarch and maybe Golden Ball for the rerun banner. One good thing to do when you are upgrading your weapons is to name them, and I usually don't, but well, RS1 has Albert, so Aldora. I can name them here. See, make selection S1. Let's name this weapon as Mirza, Albert. It has fire element instead of sun, but I was trying to forge a weapon for Rick. Well, it works for Aldora. I don't have a strong Aldora anyway, but we can name it like Mirza Albert. I don't know if you can use the cross. Mirza Albert Aldora. Or maybe it's the name. Some characters can be named inside a game because yeah. Mirza and Albert. Let's just name it. It can't. Maybe it's the name Mirza or Albert. I don't understand why they lock so many. Yeah, you cannot type Mirza as a name. But what exactly can be named here? Mir. Which part? Mirza? Maybe if we just do this, it will work. Mirza and Albert. Contains invalid characters. Mirza. Oh. What? Man, you can't name it. Maybe it's RS8 that you can type. Maybe like this. Look what I had to do. As well as his problem is I don't have your team building skills. I'm not that good in the game, I guess. I'm just a little above the average. But there are some people with very good formations and strategies. Galiputro says that I only purchased PS4 for Rogue Galaxy. Rogue Galaxy? But this is not that PS2 game. Rogue Galaxy. Yes, it is. And a game not many people played. Some people like that game a lot. Problem is, now I have to resist pulling for Monica. It's better, huh? I have to pull on that better. I always name weapons, it saves time. Yeah, when you are crafting. Excuse me if this question was already asked, but what is going on with the tier list? And I think I saw you make an update with the God category. What's going on? It's just that I think I mentioned it sometimes before, but I was having some difficulty updating because of the way that we were doing about it being left to right, and after you don't update for quite some time, a lot of things change and all placements change. And I was discussing with SaGa, I did update most of it, but we are missing out like 10 to 20%. I didn't finish yet. I was planning to do this at the end of the week, but it's still not finished, but it will be pretty soon. Just wait a little more. And yeah, it has a god tier, but it will receive a new name because I guess it's better to just not use that wording. But it will be updated pretty soon. But to be honest, the start of when I started having difficulty with the tier list was, well, there's many reasons. First of all, we had kind of some episodes in the community of people saying that it was not a good thing, and they were saying that the tier list was actually hurtful and stuff. I think it brought me some doubts in my mind where I was not totally sure if it was really helping or not. So after some time, after questioning myself a little, I decided that I would still be doing it, but it was way later. So I lost some timing. When you have a tier list, you have to update it every month, or else everything changes. But, well, just wait a little longer. But the tier list is not the best content that I make. The reviews are much better. They are actually the important thing about it, because the tier list is actually only made so that we watch the utility of the characters as the time goes, because the reviews are what explains if you should or not pull for a character on release. The tier list is more about after the character was released, how it's faring. I only accepts dot as a char, I think, from the symbol. But they did work it with that symbol that I used, right? Let's see what other weapon that I have here. I have a SaGa from tier 2. All range. Well, this one is strange. There's not that many SaGa from tier 2 characters that uses these words. We have Rick, Johan, Leslie, and Diana. We thought we had more than that, but we don't. Thanks for the hard work. Oh, thanks, Cher, but yeah, I can imagine it being so hard, managing 300 plus styles. It's even more than 300, no? I think it's it's 400 or something already. And that's kind of also the reason why we started having more difficulty on start. When they released the new off-banner styles and first new off-banner styles, they released so many. And I guess that there was a time that we were releasing like 25 new styles a month or something. That was quite a number. Yeah. Let's just enhance some of these weapons first. Did I get something good here? SaGa from tier 1, I already have one that's maxed. I don't think the other ones are that important now. Alright guys, crafting new weapons, we have a lot of drops on main story. Main story dropping all sorts of different materials. I think I used all of my materials yesterday or the day before yesterday. Yeah, 2 days ago. I only have materials for staves now, but I think I already have good staves. Yeah, like our reviews they are really in-depth and helpful, but sometimes I try to make quick things, and the 300 units, it helps a lot. I think, yeah, a lot of people like the tier list to see which characters they need to have trained for hard content, right? It makes sense. Look, I got plenty of clones for Great Sword. The good thing is that, well, yeah, we have Waterfall Blade plus. There is a SaGa from tier 2 Mayo and Column. This one also works for Gustave when using the Vertical Blade. Is it Vertical Blade? The Gustav that it's on the reprint banner. Gustav is one of my favorite characters from the SaGa franchise. Which one is yours? Still, I have a lot of respect for dedication. Thanks. Also, tier list is something that I don't really enjoy. I do it only for the community. I said it multiple times. Because I don't know, it's just there's so much about a character to place it on list. There's many points to be said about a character, and when you compare them, one is a tank, another one's a damage dealer, and we were doing a left to right tier list that, well, was just getting so hard to make because you cannot say that, well, a tank is better than a healer. They are not exactly doing the same job sometimes. Sometimes a tank can heal, right? So they can be compared directly, but not always. It's hard to get a good weapon. I don't really try if the weapon is a focus one of a specific character. I see. I have many of these not perfect weapons from the rainbow ones, but I keep some of them. I don't know why. Yeah, because it was the first time that I upgraded, and then that's it. We're gonna get a new version of Laura that uses Great Sword, so US and ES, it's a good passive to have. Emerald says, I'm very new with the SaGa franchise, but I did play SaGa Frontier as a kid, which I didn't understand anything, got lost in the prison mazes, and it makes total sense. I also lost myself many times in the original games. They are made to have this experience of learning, so you do lose yourself many times when playing. I don't think I have anything good here. There's no Game Boy SaGa character that uses Great Sword yet in the game, but I kept just because it's a perfect weapon for when we have one. I don't think there's Great Swords in Game Boy games, but there's also no rapiers in SaGa Frontier. Nautilus that has rapiers, so it's not always like that. I think this one here, RS1, is good to have. Let me upgrade this. So, even if you consider the characters from UniverSe itself, which ones are your favorite ones? In my case, it's Darke. Yeah, Darke. I'd say Matriarch is another one because I use her all the time. Alkaiser and Media, they come from my favoritism of SaGa Frontier. There's also Arpina, really like Arpina. I also like Fornews, but it's not as it was before. Hello, Doze. Sheesh, up early, huh? Media was my first protagonist in SaGa, so she has a bit of a sway. Just like me, Doze. My first and beloved. Right? How early is it for you, Doze? Emerald SaGa, see now SaGa Frontier 2, I managed to play all the way to Arc 2, which makes me more confused and instead I lost my characters. Oh, SaGa Frontier 2 is such a different game. When you play SaGa Frontier 1 and they just made a reverse game, it's just keeps part of the gameplay system, but the whole progression is just totally different. It's a good game. I love SaGa Frontier 2. Kinda a little more than SaGa Frontier 1, because I think it's a better game overall. I have many problems actually with SaGa Frontier 1. I respect and like it for what it is, but I do recognize its problems. Silent has his word actually. Inside the game, right? But not in SaGa Frontier because there's no rapiers inside the game. 6:54 AM? That's pretty early, does he? Really pretty early. Sphinx Sport is at 4 AM. What are you doing awake? I think that if I did had some problems sleeping recently, and I was sleeping like 5 AM in the morning, 4 AM in the morning, but the next day was just totally bad for me. Then I had to sleep a little in the afternoon, and it's just not good. I have a strong weapon for what's the name of him again? Darius, but I didn't summon for Darius. Emilia is a cool character. Always liked her because her gameplay, her story was pretty different. SaGa Frontier 1 has some cool introduction for characters, although the ending does not make much sense sometimes. At least the introduction is cool. Yura was my first SS style I got, so she's the best. The first, so you started playing when you... Oh, look who is here. Pretinha. Or Blackie in English. He just ate something. I can feel the smell. Emerald says, you didn't ever finish SaGa Frontier 2 as well, right? I'm still waiting to play SaGa Frontier 2 because I want to play when they release the remaster. RS1 and female, we don't have many combinations for that, right? Clubs? Yeah, there's a character in the future called Constance. And RS2, there's only Bokhwan. And Sophia. Well, Sophia is in the wrong place here on my spreadsheet. Let me just move her. Sophia. Here. I will get SaGa Frontier when there's a nice sale. They always have sales for the SaGa games. Hey, Shibi Crosslim is here. Congratulations on the 5K, Cher. Thanks, Shibi. Thanks for always being helpful here and commenting. Thank you. I just noticed recently that her story is actually a Charlie's Angel parody. Is it? It makes sense. SaGa Frontier 1 has a lot of inner jokes. We don't understand a lot of JP humor, I guess. I don't, at least. Most of the club styles are from Romancing Saga 3. This one here is for Tatiana. I was thinking about upgrading some of the styles that I have a little more problem in remembrance, like Tatiana, like I need to unlock some of her hidden status. Clubs, rapiers, bows, and axes. Those are the hardest ones. But I guess I'll be summoning for time when we get the kids banner. Clubs will be very easy for me. Leon Egg! For 5,000, you just donated $50. Thank you so much, Leon. Let me type a thank here on the chat. Leon Eng. Thank you so much, Leon. Type something on the chat. Or is it Shibi? Oh, that's you! Thanks so much, Shibi. I didn't know if it was you, so... because there's Leon there? So you just revealed yourself. Thank you so much for the help, my friend. All donations are for the channel to keep running. We did lost a little of our viewership because January didn't have many content to... and a lot of people are dropping the game. I mean... I think there's too many gachas in the market, right? Not a lot of people. I must say that we lost like 20% of the player base from December to February, but it makes total sense. People come back to gachas on their anniversaries, half anniversaries, play a lot and then get bored again. And after some time they return. I guess this is pretty common. No problem. So you just revealed yourself. You see, I just noticed recently... Okay, this is... I saw... I crafted MR's weapons with 4 elements for Megami, Apollo, and Creator. Are those weapons okay for them? You don't need the elements for them, because they don't use spells. They use a special type of skill. Let's talk about these characters. I don't craft elemental weapons anymore because I, well, don't care too much about the 4 points of intelligence that they get there. But, no, that's not here. 4 points of intelligence does matter. It does matter, but I mean, when I'm crafting, I care more about having a universal weapon. Let's go here. Any intelligence weapon works. Exactly, Tepu, and also welcome. Share, no worries. Congrats on your channel. Keep pushing. Excited to see what happens. Thank you so much. I'm growing confidence about new stuff. We will see. Also, Dozy Beer suggested something that I'll be trying over the next weeks. He suggested me to make a podcast. But before I can do podcasts with more people, I will try to do kind of... this is also part of the training that I'm doing. I will try to make a live stream where we discuss other games. I will try to get the JRPG news for the week. and discuss it all with people. So I'll try to do it in some weeks, and it will be very nice to have you around to test this format. I'm still learning, and I'm still kind of unsure about the format. When it's ready, I will see you on a comment post. Yeah, those are gonna try that. I was thinking about making very short videos about news, but in a different channel, not this one. This channel will be focused on SaGa live streams, and that's it. SaGa games and live streams. I'll make a second one. Actually, I already have a second one that I'll turn it into JRPG news and talk about other games, but this channel will be more focused on SaGa. I do believe I will have an audience to keep talking about SaGa, and if I release gacha videos and then console videos, it will not help the channel because I know how the algorithm works. So I'll need a second channel, and that will be used for other games. So yes, we were talking about Apollo, right? Apollo, creator, and such. So they are using agility plus weapons because I was crafting general weapons, and it doesn't change anything. So I got GB SaGa. GB SaGa in male works for Apollo because Apollo is male. In the case of creator, he's unknown. So my weapon with creator is different. I have a perfect weapon with creator. GB SaGa, and gender unknown. This is like a rainbow weapon. It's a maxed weapon that is just like rainbow. So by getting it an elemental, I will have 4 points of intelligence, or is it 3 points? Can't remember. But that's not that big difference. Also, creator is pretty fast. Having more agility does not affect much, so that's a good thing. I was using a different version of creator and Apollo because I was trying to increase their intelligence. This version of Apollo has a bigger intelligence gain. When you look on the attributes, double arrows for intelligence. Same case with this creator. Modern and retro games, and assume no, that channel will probably be used for something else. I have a Brazilian Portuguese channel that will be changed into English language because that one I have 1,000 subs. I can already monetize. The modern and vintage and retro games channel was used as a test. It didn't work much, and that one only has 100 subs something. That one I cannot monetize before getting to 1,000, but the Brazilian channel is already in 1,000. So I will delete all content from that channel and start releasing in English. That's it. Name already fits. I have a new name for the channel. I'm planning things on the background, and I have a good name. I searched it on the internet and no one uses that name, and it's I guess it's a good name. We'll see. Changing direction of stuffs is just so frightening. I mean, changing what you do in life is not easy. Comes with a lot of questions about, will you be able to do it well? Creator. I don't start with Fiat Lux because, well, I prefer to try to inflict confusion. This is my go-to squad for general stuff because it inflicts ailments and it's pretty strong as well. Meteor Swarm. I removed my Mikhail. I was using the Mikhail that gives morale up and applies morale down instead of Talon. But Talon has a good cycle of AoE attacks. Although he's usually using the second AoE attack instead of the first because he's on the back. Yeah, it can also be exciting. Yeah, I have to say, it can also be exciting. I was talking on my Discord about the 5,000 subs video. I actually recorded that video like 20 or 30 times. Yeah, that many times. Because I never recorded many videos with just me and a camera. It's always something on the left, there's a game playing, then it's easier that way. Because, well, you are explaining something on the screen, right? But when you're making a video just about yourself, you need to be a little more confident. And I was not so confident on that point. So I recorded many times, but when it was released, sometimes when I'm making a different format, I keep watching it to see what I can do better. So let's run the Hidden Dojo squad. I felt well when the video was released. I watched it and made some English mistakes, pretty small, but the overall quality and feeling of the video was good. I said myself, I can do this. It's good now. So I got some confidence and I will use that video as a base for the next one that I'm working on. Making videos with gameplay, it's easier, much easier. But when you are just yourself on the screen, I still remember the first day when I was making videos. I had such a strange feeling looking on the camera. Because at first you look on the camera because you think, oh no, I have to look on the camera. But you don't really need to when there's a game running. But then when you're making a video with only yourself, you try to look on the camera because it's more like you are looking on the eyes of people that are watching you. Talking about that, now NVIDIA is releasing a software that fakes your eyes as looking on the camera, even when you're not using AI. It's pretty strange, right? I would never use something like this. I'm actually against, you know, filters and AI use or stuff because, well, it's not really you. I don't know. I won't judge anyone that uses this stuff, but I mean, for me, it won't be cool. But yeah, AI can do even that for you. They change your eyes as it's always looking on the camera. Would you guys use this for videos if you make videos or streams? Does it say site close to pitting mama from peer pressure? Hopefully I can still snag Monica's banner. Don't do that. I did that sometimes. There was some banners that I was thinking about skipping, and then people were on the live stream saying, hey Cher, is it summon time? And I was like, no, I decided to skip the banner. And then they, oh no, summon once, summon twice. And I was thinking, I like these characters, although I was planning on skipping. Why not try some pulls? But then I had to pity. Happens all the time, doesn't it? Lol, heard about that AI software. I saw it live and it's strange. It's not perfect, especially for people that uses glasses. Has some problem. It's funny that they are not updating the spiral with some of the recent styles from JP. On JP, they have a dragon. They have 3 styles from Minstrel Song. So I guess they are waiting for the Minstrel Song banner in order to add more spiral styles. The thing is that, well, yeah, today we'll be getting 5,000 and something gems. That will give me at least 22k after reset and I farm some gems. That is half a pity. Yeah, I saw simple videos on the AI eye settings. So creepy. Yes, Mumu. Also welcome. Thanks for joining. I find it to be a little creepy as well. Well, while we chat, we try some different stuff here. I guess I wanted to try a Wastelands 5 Bertrand squad that's not full evasion, a resistant squad. So we should be talking while I do this. So anyone that has any question about the channel or about the game, please do. Speedy, I was gonna skip, but kept pulling for Metroarch was not the best decision I made this week. I made a very bad decision of summoning for all Kaiser as well, so I totally understand. One thing that happened for me to try a different strategy for Wastelands 5 is Whirlwind Formation. Whirlwind Formation is pretty cool because Tiger's Den is too restrictive. Although Whirlwind requires you to attack first, I don't know if I'll attack first. Wastelands 5 enemies have such a big agility that I may still not attack first. But let's try this out. I want to see what changed after so many events. I think Wastelands 5 was released 6 months ago and the enemies still have high status. It's crazy. But hey, can only blame on peer pressure. I'm also a collector. Yes, I am a collector kinda in a way too. I was gonna skip, but kept pulling for Metroarch was not the best decision, said Speedy. Yes. If I do one pull, I'll probably have to pity. That's what happens. I remember that when I pull it for Alkaiser, I got M Black and Alcal pretty soon. I think in the first or second multi. I think that's the best way to play this game. If you actually get happy with what you get. Like you do 2 multi pulls and you got characters and there's only 3 on the banner, stop there and wait for a rerun. But who does that? If you want a character, you want a character, right? That's usually the thing. So what do we bring for Wastelands 5 if it's full resistance squad? I really wanted to play with Rouge. Which event can I use Rouge? I don't think this is a good event for him. Of course, we need to bring the buffers that help on Overdrive. Nala's daughter is a very good character for this. Another character that I need to add in my group 1. Let's search for boss specialist that I didn't add into my group 1. Well, this Rouge is a boss specialist. Let me add him to group 1. Also, I was playing a little more of Valiant Force 2. I don't know how many of people here watched my Valiant Force 2 stream. Man, I really don't recommend playing that game. I don't know if I'll be making a review. I didn't fully uninstall that yet. But, like I said many times, we are blessed with UniverSe. The new gachas are getting worse and worse. That game has so many levels of RNG, so many levels of promoting the characters, with so many resources that you cannot get in months and months to come. You want to sell all of it in paid packages. And I have to say, that is not cool. It seems like the developers are trying to get you addicted to gambling in many different ways. They know people are leaning towards addition when they play with gachas, but man, that is another level. War of Division was something that already made me feel like that, but they made it worse. Hello, Campy, welcome. My team that I'm trying on Wastelands is Metrarch and Press and D, Leon, and another one. Pretty cool. Another one is the one that you are changing. Ashes from Down, welcome. Pablo says I only got Urpina on the Global Expanded in 8 multis. At least I didn't leave empty-handed. Very nice. 80. Hello, Leno. Whoa, so early. Yes, the reason why it's just so early is because today I'm gonna to my mother-in-law. She's making some barbecue, and the one that makes a barbecue, and I have to go that early, so it's for lunch. I may do another stream on reset time to see more people, just to celebrate on the weekend. With 5,000 subs, it's a very nice achievement, and I'm pretty happy to share with everyone. Thanks, Sinchis from down on the congratulations. Mumu says, weren't they banning people that rerolled after 50 times? 50 times? They are banning people for rerolling after 10 times. Let me just raise my share a little. Because in the webcam I was just a little too low, almost getting out of the webcam. Okay. So, let's see. Noel's daughter was added to the group 1. Is Reg Robbie in the group 1? Barbecue, yeah! I'm a barbecuer. And I can make enough barbecue for like 10 people in 1 hour. I was talking about group 1 characters, right? I guess this Fun and Press is more about group 2. This is for farming. Group 1 is bossing, group 2 is farming. But let's get the characters added already. We have Namal's daughter, she's needed. Capybara was saying Ian. Oh, yes. I was thinking about 2 damage dealers. Silver and Leon. Can we do this? Silver and Leon? That would be crazy. Let's test. I want to see that happen. Where is my silver? Because they have a bullet system that they can attack with the wave while stacking. That is pretty cool. Where is Leon? Sometimes my Leon is not on full status because... Oh, he's totally not on full status. Who'll be the last one? Now we have Leon, Silver, Walls, Network. Who? Polka? Or another buffer? What do you guys think? Clockland says, cannot wait for the next banner. The next banner is the kid banner. Are you planning to summon on that one? Barbecue ScherBR. I don't eat squid. I went with your evasion team, but ScherBR dies instantly, so only made to 4. Stage 4 only? New silver will be good. I think it will, Speedy. But who will be the last character here? Another buffer? Could be iToken, because iToken will buff first before Leon and Silver attacks, increasing the damage. But it can also be Impressed to decrease the damage that we receive, but then we won't have heals. It can also be Impressed. Whoa. The camera is bugging with the chroma key. Look who is here, very close to you all. Jujubinha, or jelly beans in English. Most cats are always on the MK1 version of ScherBR. Oh, now to fix the webcam. Oh man. Is it? No, I'll have to decrease a little. Yeah. Final Impress or what? Misty is good on long fights. The Wastelands won't be long. I won't be wasting too much time there. Have to kill the enemies as soon as possible. It's good to have a Screw Guard. So Final Impress. Be good. Screw Guard plus the shield helps a lot to decrease the damage. But then I won't have a full dedicated healer. So it's either her and Rag Robin. I think I will use Rag Robin because I'm more leaning towards heals. Who can heal here? Now Owls can't. Metroid can heal with her shield. But you only have 2 usages of that. Silver self-heals, Nawal's daughter don't self-heals. We can use the older version of Final Impress, this one. With Holy Moon. Chooser is better because of the attack down to all. But he doesn't start with the bullets. But then in all honestly, most waves are about simply enemies, so... Will Silver really help? That's a good question. I said resistant team, right? Maybe Nawal's daughter is not that good then. Or is she? I'm gonna have to go bye everyone. Thanks so much, Copy. You said, if you are going to use Leon and Silver, you have to use iToken, otherwise you are going to start to miss. Yeah, I have to remember that I need to buff people because here they have so much agility. But thanks for passing by, Copy. Have a good day. I wanted to use Silver on the front line because she will do good damage. Well, Metrock will be buffing dexterity. Maybe it will work. Let's try it first and then we'll see. Water Festival. Acrobatic Thunder. Well, just for fun, because why would I use this? One ice bullet is good, right? Is Wastelands 5 still pretty hard? It's been a while since I last tried. At least they have perfect weapons. They don't have a fully perfect one for silver. But I do have a better than this. To upgrade. Yes, I'll have to upgrade. Power. She doesn't look blunt all the time, so the best one is this one with power. Butakun, welcome. Oh, this is Hair. Share this is streaming now. Yes, I'm streaming on a different time just to talk to the community to celebrate 5,000 subs. I may do another stream on Reset, not sure yet, just to be able to talk to most people, since I know some people can watch early, some others can only watch near reset time. Thanks, Buta, thanks. Might as well go full gun with Chooser and Cindy. But the problem with Chooser is that he won't keep the bullets through waves, or will he? If I do bring Cindy, I can drop Polka, I guess. Not sure. I didn't test this with Chooser. ScherBR fake 5k. Yes. Let's change the name now. Wait, I have to enhance the weapon. Enhance. Emarts. Could not make a perfect weapon for my silver. Got only power. I actually got one perfect and sold by accident. Are you still bored, Butakun? You're always bored. You say that you are bored on Discord. I think people are a little bored because they are advertising you get a new Remembrance Battle, but it's already 19th of February and we didn't get yet. I believe they will only release on start of March, because it makes no sense to release close to the end of reset time. Still a little bored. Your name should be Bored Takun. There's not much to do in the game right now. But besides Gacha, which games are you playing? I'm still playing Minstrel Song, and when my friend comes here, we play Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm trying to finish a Fire Emblem Engage. Is it a good game? I heard many mixed opinions about Engage. Now let's use the sets, then I'll change the last equipment. Actually, yeah. Pierce resistance. Still pretty weak to Pierce. But you said to go full Pierce with User, right? I said I don't know if he keeps this mechanic from wave to wave. Let's test it out. Removing Rag Robin and adding Cindy. Just for fun. Gun. Cindy. We'll have to drop silver for this test. And add Chooser. Trying to finish Xeno 3 before Octopath 2. You really like Octopath, right, Duzzy? Since I didn't finish the first, I was not so hyped about the second. But I know it's a very good game. Xeno 3, where are you in Xeno 3? Buta says it's an anniversary game, so it's more like all-star game with characters from all the past series. I enjoy it, but maybe it's not for everyone. How's the balancing on that game? Now Chooser will have to use the Remembrance Gun. Or can he use another one? I don't know if I have a SaGa Frontier 1 Specialist one. Oh, 90%. It's okay, right? Chooser with 90 and Liam with the Remembrance. Liam needs the extra defense. Oh well, the defense will work for both. Have to use some of the pierce resistant equipment or else they would easily die. Hydra boots is a good one. He also needs a boot. He can actually use the Genji armor. All characters will have to use something like Proof of Work Tower and decrease the chance of being inflicted with ailments. Do I give Proof of Work Tower to Lee? No, he has a damage reduction passive. Cindy needs it. Cindy, I'll barely use Cindy for damage or anything. Just give her this. Giving the Hydra Letter to increase resistance to other stuff. Yeah, I think we're good. Now I'll just give the Gold Feather Charm to everyone else besides Cindy. You're in chapter 7 on Xeno, you're finishing it. You're the last one. Octopath 2 demo were definitely impressed. Did they add a new mechanic or is it still almost the same? About the Fire Emblem, Butakun, the last Fire Emblem I played was Awakening. None after that. I played all the GBA SaGa Fire Emblem games. The first DS game. I never played the GB or the Wii games. Looking forward to Octopath 2. I guess many people that like SaGa games also like Octopath. It's pretty similar. The social element is lesser, so it's I like it, the social element from the treehouse, but it's going to get tiring play after a while. Yeah, remember of Persona games. They start well, but then you only play them once because it's just so big. What about the formation? Will still be Whirlwind? We need to protect Cindy. Sugar can be on the front. I don't know if this is the best formation to use, but we'll try anyway. Yeah, Latent Power Gauge is a new mechanic. Latent Power Gauge. What does that do? We got so many cool characters in the universe recently, but no content to use on them on. Most of the recent events didn't even have a romancing fight. Well, we have spread shot, right? Galiputro became a member again. Thank you so much, my friend. Let me even type this. Thanks for being a member. Thank you so much. Latent power is different for each character. Oh, it's a different mechanic then? Very different. Woohoo! Let's do one ice revolver like always. Ah, this is not gonna happen so well. Cursed one deals 800 damage right on start. Yeah, this is not gonna work. We will need someone to fully heal the party. Yeah, I think I was kind of too optimistic about this. I also need to see if I awaken all the skills from Chooser. Yeah, Mortal Dark Web. I thought his skill 1 was only 2 BP. Is it really 3? And the first cursed one is weak. Imagine the second one. We won't have enough heal. A fully defensive squad will have to use Tiger's Den or Tortoise Den. And we have to heal much more. Wasteland 5 still kind of hard. Yes, Jason, I'm trying to test defensive squad, but I forgot how hard this can be. Yes, I did. If I use Tiger's Den, I cannot use Nawal's Daughter, or she would just buff agility and change turn order. I can't bring Itoken too. And Cindy makes no sense anymore. So without Cindy, we have Polka. Unless he heals. We don't need children anymore. So we will bring Final Impress. We don't need Nawal's Daughter anymore. But who will bring in her place? Golden Balm? She's too passive. You can tank it, but you need Mega Tank Team and it will take long. Maybe you're right. Who'll be another good for tanking? Golden Ball has a fast attack as well. I don't want to use fast attacks. We have Final Impress. Her shield is fast, no? So if we bring this Final Impress, we'll have to bring the heal attack instead. Who else could be brought? My group 1 is all messed up. Can probably double with Mask, Polka, Mama, Lee, and Diana, maybe. Would be nice to have Time. It would be even better, right? Time would be very good here. Because he's a better mask for this type of situation. He will just build up Overdrive Guard for everyone. Maybe we should wait for Time if we don't do this. He's better than Mask for sure. He can buff status when he's not healing. Yeah. What do you think? I think he's the definitive character that we were missing here. He will also be able to cleanse, improve damage if you want. So, almost time for Time. Pretty close. But they will announce today, and 2 days later, we'll get the banner. Who else was synergized well? Leon, Final Impress, Manticore, Greg Robin. The number 5 will need to be someone with buffs. So yes, Time helps because we will need to buff Will to survive on the wave number 8 and wave number 10. I could try Diana. For now. Exactly, does a Diana. But Time will be even better. Mask can block sometimes and he has taunt, just like Polka. But that is actually bad when you have 2 taunters, no? Still good, Diana and Mama should be good enough to protect against the humans. Yeah, I guess for now Diana will be the best one, but then Time will replace Diana completely. But can we use Whirlwind? That is a question. I didn't pay attention if they were attacking before the boss or not. But I don't think so. Let me just enter the fight with this squad as it is, just to test this. I remember they're having agility on the roofs, so you could even miss attacks because of the agility. Mask, Time, and Polka, then that's a lot of big heals. I think with Mask and Time, Polka and Time, you're already good enough. 3 characters there won't help that much. Yeah, no weapons. I just want to see if they will attack before the boss or not. They did, but this is the first boss. Because by then, if we go before the boss, then this formation is better than Tiger's Den. And we can also place Matriarch in the front, so that she will buff before the enemies attack. Polka in the front as well. See? But if you can fit a team with both Mask, Time, and Polka, that would be crazy, because Polka still do damage, huh? Will depend on what you can bring besides that. Black Guardian. Decrease agility by 5. 5 points is not a bad thing at all. This Final Impress will also be able to cast her skill that is fast without reducing her chance to survival. Well, she needs a blunt stuff here. Cute headband. Actually, I think someone else needs this. Polka, maybe. Can just give her this Arai helmet is good enough. Keep the Genji. Polka can use this. It's just so funny that... Oh, he can also use a lovely dress. But no, he's going to use the cute headband. Polka doesn't really need the proof of work tower. But who's gonna wield then? Diana has damage reduction, Fun and Press has, Leon has, Rag Robbie has, Network has. Well, likely any one of them can wield. Maybe Diana, so that she does not get inflicted with ailments. She can cleanse the party. And she will be in the back anyway. Indeed. Polka Kit is too good, a bit broken even. I agree. It's because you said time would replace Diana but not Mask. I guess you could bring Impress if you replace Mask. Then Goddess 2 or Matcha would be decent alternative too. Yeah, Goddess 2 would be very good as well. Matcha I don't have, but she does not bring moral resistance, only heals. Gear for the new Remembrance boss. Gun, Sword, GS, and Marts and Staff should be mega easy to release, with Axe, Bow, and Club being the most challenging. Some people still have problems with the Rapier, but I will be good enough on that. I have some good styles. Cats fighting. Cats fighting. Give me a second. Who is fighting? Evil cat. Fucking look on his face. He wants to fight with jelly beans. But I'm eager for new content as well. We didn't get many boss fights recently. Let me just inherit something with Rag Robin. Just for that moment where we can do a little more damage on Overdrive. I always inherit the Heaven on Earth Plus. If I don't have 9 BP and I want to finish an enemy. Well, Fire and Press will get Christmas Moon. Diana, don't need anything. She barely has anything useful. For inheritance. She gets a fast attack with her tower style, but that's still not available. So let me see if everyone is well placed. I guess they are. Liam would take more damage by being in the front line, because this increases the chance of being attacked, no? Number 2 and 3, more likely to be targeted by enemies. To be honest, Liam should be here. Because Diana heals so much that if she takes damage, she still recovers. And let me get some water. Let's go. Password will be fine for me. Dark, Jamie, Gianna will try for the new MKU too, so either Hilda or Monica for the last slot. It will be very easy for me too. It may still be hard for some, but for me it will be easy. Prayer for peace. Nice revolver. We're going to take full damage from the enemies. We will still survive. Well, Stingray did only 200. But maybe Lian should be placed on the front line yet, because, yeah, let's do this now. This was not a good decision. Even if it takes more damage, it's 50% less damage on the front line. Liana being in the back is better because she heals on. Bad decision. Let me fix this. Time can guard up, buff, and heal. 3 units in 1. Whoa, that's better than Saruin then. Yeah, it's a joke. Let me try to fix the webcam here. Better now. Are you summoning for time, Nameless? What about you, Jason? Who's summoning for time here? Captain Time. I am. Nameless is the best hardcore player on your Discord share. He uses the most unusual squads to clear hard content, rivaled only by Doug, but Nameless has more success. I don't try too much outside the box squads anymore because some of those kind of rely on non-popular units. It's not for you know, everyone to replicate. It's more for fun, right? But you can have a lot of fun with different squads. I make multiple squads, but more popular ones. You're probably summoning. Nice. Speedy says 1 or 2 multis will go more if next banner is not really good. So you wait at least 1 week. Matrak didn't buff before the enemy, even with increased agility. We need to attack before the enemy, so we are not attacking before the enemy. So really, Tiger's Den. Hate that. Also, Polka will never attack with... Yes. Hate Tiger's Den, but that's what we have to use. But... the shield from Empress has a fast on it. That will hurt her on Tiger's Den. Not me, I'm summoning for the whole banner. Whoa! Kids, I want Mikhail more than time, to be honest. If I get in really early, I will try for Hilda. Weren't you the one that was saying that Mikhail is not that good in the start? I'm joking. It's you abandoned Mama to go after her kids. You are adaptable. My good. Tiger's Den again. Holy man. But, well, one thing we need to say. Scroomguard is always available with Final Impress. Then we will have to cast a fast spell to decrease damage further. But she would take more damage because she will lose a 50% reduction. We'll apply 25. Is that good enough? I think that on this moment I will have to switch into Proof of Word Tower to give her a little extra resistance. Nope, a multi and a half from PT Mama from y'all's peer pressure. See, because they said that you were not a true fan. Now fall from that. Is that right, guys? Shall we use this squad? We can remove Impress for maybe Goddess. But that's a very big maybe. The good thing about Impress that we still have 2 shields for future usage. Hope you are all proud. 100 damage only. 50 damage only with being shot. Holy moly. That was good. And it was still without the shield from Impress. Yeah, maybe this is the squad, guys. Can we resist? I will use the Christmas Moon just for fun. No BP battery. This time I will try without one. Golly. If I were to bring some, that would be Rouge. The Rouge can even miss. You embrace the mega tank of Tigers then. Yeah, let's embrace it. Fully embrace. Now we are fully stacked. Stingray will do how much? 100? Ah, that didn't change much. Polka still does get good damage, right? If you use 3 Steel Blade Phoenix, I think he can even kill Cursed One without Leon attacking. What about using it again? No, I don't need. Last Wind Revolver. Mortar Dark Web doing 170 only. Now imagine if it was time in the place of Diana. We got to Overdrive, we heal. We really buffed time to be a new thing. Now let's keep. I think Diana is the only style that buffs End and Will with a relative spammable buff for a while. You usually go either Will or End. But Time will do the same. He has 8 PP cost, but in between turns, he can charge, right? He can even use it a little more than Diana. So he will have a little extra BP that will be helpful for his skill tree. Piano of Peace, Phoenix, Anti-Material Shot. I'll use the Christmas Moon. Being shot from enemies is weaker. But that Diana is good because she can also heal fast. I really like that heal. I use it many times. It's just 2 BP, so you always have it available, and it doesn't actually change much. The next turn you usually can still buff and doesn't break her cycle too much. Since she starts with 10, she can always at least heal once without changing her BP cycle. But actually 2 times, I guess. But Time will be another great character to use. That is really true. They are both every other turn, no? They are. Let me check time again. He only gets 3 BP per turn, but then his junk grab skill gives him another 3. So 3, 3, 3 for 9. The skill costs 8. He gets 1 extra BP. Since he starts with 10, he only needs 8. Every 3 turns, he gets 1. By turn 7, he can use his skill 3 without changing his BP cycle of buffs. But he also gives guard up. The guy is a beast. Time is a 6 BP a turn. When he charges, yeah. It might be underestimating. He has time is kind of crazy. He is like 2 characters in one when you use him correctly. Because he's replacing Mask and Diana in a squad. Both. And Diana and Mask cannot give you guard up. But he gives. He's a crazy little kid. Well, things are going smoothly so far. He gives and will love and charisma as well. He will buff love and charisma to make the heal from Polka better. And the guard up thing, man, the guard up will help so much too. Imagine having Impress together, so you have Scrum Guard, you have her shield, you have the guard up, you have Metrarch buffing status, and then you have time buffing other status, and then your damage dealer. It'll be hard for them to balance content from now on. Time has only 20% damage reduction though, but he buffs End and Will with guard up medium. Yeah, he already gives himself 20 plus 25. The only thing about Time is that his support is not fast, and we didn't talk too much about it yet. He only has 91% agility, so promote the little kid to give him a little more agility. He has 91, and 91 may not be enough to make him go before bosses. And if he does not go before bosses, guard up will not work as we want it to. But 91 is not bad. It's not like iToken's level. iToken has like how much? 40 something? 51% agility. Token has. Time has 91. So by promoting he goes to 96. Then let's give him plus 16. They didn't give his support skill fast because they know it's already overloaded. New T2CTG must be a tank then? Maybe. I really like T2CTG, I'll be summoning, so I'm happy. And Time also buffs ailments resistance. That will help on Wastelands 5 because we have stages that we can be inflicted with ailments. And he will buff the ailments resistance on Overdrive. The boss stages on Overdrive. Pretty cool character. I will need promotion in tier 4, yes. Just be ready to do that. Give him agility based equipment too. Go full support. But the guard up thing is good because we usually don't use guard up in this game unless we are using Goddess or Golden Ball. So having this guard up medium available makes us even stronger against damage. And Time also removes Nawal's daughter from some teams. Many teams actually. Time is busted. Law Cher not summoning a robot banner is the real Cher. I will be summoning. I just don't know when this banner drops. I just can't over pity, but at least one pity will happen. Jason Thomas says, but will be good for a while. Sword Princess Muse is close, but then there is Muse coming too. Time might be better than Sword Princess Rose though. Yeah, but no. It's all about the characters you want to bring along. And that's what I like about this game. I guess we have so many possible squads that they are just so fun, but we don't have that much content to use them on. The Remembrance is a good case. It's nice to play Remembrance. Not real Cher, I mean, fake Cher. Sword Princess Rose is a cool character that I'll be summoning as well. You don't skip buffers. I said this multiple times. I know I didn't say the same for Shendu. Shendu was good for a while now. Forget about Shendu. But he lived it through his time. He was useful enough. This farming simulator share. Farming simulator? To be honest, I use ND and Minstrel for buffing. Buffing? You buff me with Minstrel, you talk about Guard Up and Morale Up. The thing is, Morale Up as a buff has decreased value now that we have the forged weapons. It was before, now it's not that much anymore. But the Guard Up is, and it will always be. You said, yeah, Guard Up and BP better. Time is more for defensive strategies, I was seeing. Your Minstrel, it's because you like Minstrel, Jason. You are not using him because he's meta. That I have to say. I really don't see anything meta about the Minstrel. He gives BP, but it's not enough. Then he gives the Guard Up, but when he's giving Guard Up, he's not giving anything extra besides a little extra healing. I don't see him better than the characters that I usually use. For me, it seems like it's favoritism. For example, Goddess does bring a lot into the table because she will decrease damage by 30% on average all the time, and will have the gimmick of being capable of healing the party, increasing damage and resistance on some turns. Minstrel, I don't see he being so game-changing in any squads. But I know, some people like him, I'm okay with that, but I think it's favoritism than anything meta. Share time passive says OG attack, and his S2 proc that. You're talking about the... Actually, the translation must be a problem here, Jason, because... Well, let me just finish this. No, Nameless, I think it will work, but wait a second. Actually, I think it's better to heal with poke. Well, let's talk about this. It says when activating OD attack. Actually, it's when activating OD as a mechanic. The translation is a problem here because it's what Mask does. So even if you use the Calrose or the Junk Grab, it will work. But let's check the translation of Mask. No, at least on GP he won't. Oh, Richard, thanks for saying that. Need to use normal attack or S3. Holy moly, that ain't cool. Thanks, Richard, because I don't know. I don't play JP. Oh, I don't have buffs with Diana. I was not paying too much attention. But thanks for confirming that. Now I know. When I make the review, I'll pay attention to this. At least now he does have a little extra BP to use Uncle Taco Toolbox. But if he uses a normal attack, he's not charging 3 BP. But still, the character is so boosted that I know why they did this. Ah, I forgot to check the mask description. When landing an overdrive attack, recover all surviving allies' HP. When activating an OD attack, wait. It's a different translation. Time says when after activating an OD attack, while mask says when landing an overdrive attack. Is it the same translation as JP? I was gonna say Mask has only attacks, so it will be hard to check with him. Yeah, he has only attacks. There's no skill of him that does only support. But one thing for sure, if they have the same description on JP, that will mean that they changed time description on global. That could lead into a different mechanic, but let me check on JP if they have the same description. His status are through the roof. Now I remember why this guy killing me. He's not killing me. He's not killing me. I think the squad will work to the end. But this is a very, very defensive squad. Very, very. Pretty cool. Let me see the translation of time. If it's the same description. No, Google Translate does not really help, right? That's why having JP players is so helpful. Look, on JP it says after activating the OD attack for time. Now let me see for Mask. After activating the OD attack. Mask says during OD attack. Yeah, they have different descriptions. So I don't think they change it for global. I'll cast a little under Christmas Moon. Just for fun. So you need to time it to use his skill number 3 on Overdrive. That would be good. His skill number 3 is fast or not? It's not. An attack that gives morale up and it's not fast. Yeah, it really increased the agility of this little kid. Still, he will be very good. But we'll have some problems here and there. Increase his agility. Pay attention to the overdrive. Well, he starts with 10, right? Like I said, it starts with 10. It doesn't start with 8, so you always have at least 2 extra BP. And 1 BP every 3 turns. Well, he will be on overdrive in 3 turns, so I don't know. Well, I think it's good to go full overdrive on this because his enemies have ailments. So Piano of Peace, Steelblade Phoenix, Material. Oh, I don't have Christmas Moon available? Holy hell. This won't be cool. Maybe Imperial Shield. Or not. No. I won't use Overdrive. I'll try different things. Prayer for peace will cleanse them. That is if Leon doesn't die. Look, they are all confused already. Cleanse it. Thanks. That was dangerous. I should have saved it BP with Empress to use Overdrive. Now I will. Maybe we'll have to skip the first buff with him. But goes against the character. He wants to have guard up active at all time. Jason says, time also give extra OD to the squad once every 3 turns on average. And extra OD to himself on the end of a turn, so he should be healing once every 3 turns. So, focus on the end of turn heal and time is on the start. Yeah, we have delay with Polka while we have on the start with time. Yeah, they kind of work well together. One heals before and the one heals later. Polka is on danger. And Polka is dead. We lost from Ward, he lost it. Oh man. I should have done something else. I was waiting on him surviving. Well, one is dead now. I should have tried to kill the dragons first. It's because we are chatting, so I'm not paying fully attention. So now we have Wild Rose, that is a heal. If we had Time, then Time would not be able to heal. We can die. Cher, you are distracted by the chat, you said it. Yes. And I'm also looking on Time Kit here. Thinking about his BP cycle. But they make it better on global. It's 8 BP instead of 9. This is a character that will likely not get another Stive in the future. Unless, you know, people ask for. Timmy. Little Timmy. Should we die on this? Nice, at least we heal it. This stage is a nightmare. This new one here is kinda easy. Indiana buffs end as well. This enemy uses only martial arts attack, if I remember correctly. Yeah, keep doing that. Oh, we didn't get inflict with ailments. But shield cleans anyway. But hey, we're having fun, and I do believe this squad will work to the end. And Diana was kinda better because she has an emergency heal. Time doesn't. So you have to be a little more careful with time. But we got him. I'm gonna do some normals attacks just to have a big BP with Liam later. Liam loses BP because he's using the ice revolver. With his normal full cycle, he always has anti-material shot available. Let's save VP with Diana because round 8 and 9 will be a nightmare. Wave 8 can be a problem. They inflict confusion, I guess. If you had time on Overdrive, you cast ailment resistance buff, that will help. Diana will be able to cleanse because she has proof of 4th tower, but we'll see. This stage here. Hello, Thiago Travi. How are you? Welcome. I'm not on full HP. Was that a bad idea? We will still survive. And again, I don't have enough for Christmas Moon. I'm timing out the skills a little badly here. Done. Berserk. I should have cast Overdrive. Yeah, see, we'll die. We will die. You didn't pay attention enough here. Has to go Overdrive and buff Will. My mistake. Forgot about that part. It's because when you are using the evasion squad, you are always on Overdrive to evade. But you have to Overdrive to buff Will as well. And buffing both Diana and got wiped. Yes, got wiped out, Aimless. Once more. So I'll be live till 11 AM here, so another 40 minutes. Can we do this in 40 minutes? There's not much else to do in the game anyway. At least we can chat while we do this. It's the first time I lay my eyes on some SaGa RS action in months. Much changed. I imagine that you drop it, Thiago. I knew it. I guess that the game didn't change much. We got some interesting styles, but the content itself didn't change much. I think I won't use a nice revolver this time. Only wind. But again, welcome, Thiago. What are you playing now? I also remember you said about Front Mission. You got to play Front Mission? Could have inherited AoE attack with Liam, to be honest. Then this. Fire and Press BP gain is pretty slow, so you have to pay attention to her BP gain all the time. Always die around the 5th round. Oh yeah. Against the second cursed one. There's 3 cursed ones. But also a good question. What made you drop UniverSe, Thiago Travi? What was the main reason? Thiago says, I'm playing DS2. What is DS2? It can be so many different things. Could be Devil Summoner 2, could be Digital Devil Saga, Dark Souls. Ah, can be DualShock 2. Many things. I like the Dark Souls games. You're on Parallel Tactics Ogre. I need to get back to Tactics Ogre. I think that's one try from Mission 2. You know, I'm a sucker for those old game remakes. Me too. I like them because they make the end faster usually. Old games are just so slow. We were made like that. I dropped it because I could not keep up with the new styles. I see. Did your mom drop it as well, Thiago? You can't summon for all styles, sadly. You have to make decisions on this game or else you're gonna get broke. And if you like collecting characters from all the different games, then it gets so hard to skip them, right? But like always, you could do much worse in other gacha games, so at least we have lower cost per collection here. I don't like when he counters a row. I was never good on saving resources for getting specific units, and as soon as I decided not spending anymore, I stopped getting the new styles entirely. You were like always speeding. We have this feeling when you stop spending, you don't get what you want anymore, right? It can be terrible. I didn't spend much recently. I guess I did purchase a small packages in December. Or was it January? But I'm trying to decrease the number of styles I get as well. Because after some time you just notice that, well, summoning for farmers is not always fun. I mean, I like to summon for a character that can also be used in different moves. So if it works well on bossing and farming, then okay. If it brings something new for strategies as well, then okay. But some characters are just like good for this type of farming, but nothing else. And then if you summon for all of those, you're gonna spend a lot of money. So gacha games like this are only for those who have very good self-control or those who spend. Yeah. I mean, what I always say is that even if you have to spend on this game, you will not spend much. The problem are the older gachas. I was playing Thiago Travi Valiant Force 2. You drop it out, I guess, when I was streaming, right? That game tries to make you spend like 1k a month. It tries to sell you daily packages, weekly packages, monthly packages, level up packages, calendar packages, and man, there's just so many things. There's just so many things in that game. And gacha design is like that. They want more and more money. My mother dropped it out too. She was my only plane to make me company. Ramon rocks, I already said that. Gago Killa says, hey, some hours left on Spiral Corridor. Any up-to-date setup for floor 130? We have so many different setups for 130, I guess, or just one. Let me see how many videos I have on that. But you could check on the channel. Type 130F and you see my strategy for that. It's even easier this time around. But you should not care too much because after 120, I guess the gem rewards are terrible. Even if you beat that, you will get like 100 more gems. Only that. Nothing else. Let me see how many videos I have on 130. Actually, I have only one video, but I have 4 different strategies for that. You should check the channel. But don't stress out if you cannot defeat it today. Emerald Maras that I managed to beat all 150 floors somehow. It gets easier within time. Yes. Also, Tepun said good taste. What other kinds of RPGs do you play, Tepun? And Thiago Travi, did you try to play Minstrel Song? Or some other games? I enjoyed Minstrel Song more than I thought I would. Ah, okay, cool. I'm back to farming if gens are bad. Yeah, they barely change anything. You get like 5 gens on stage. 50 per a boss, I guess, and 5 for normal. Travis says, I think that the only gacha I will play right now will be the now cancelled Shining Force one. Was it cancelled, Thiago? Really? I guess the older gachas that tickle my nostalgia muscles will eventually appear. The problem with them is if they are greedy or not. Most are greedy. The point is, I spent good taste because most people hate Dark Souls 2 specifically. Oh, on YouTube, people like to hate Dark Souls 2. I don't know why. I never played Dark Souls 2. I actually only played Demon Souls. You think it's an okay game? I see. There's a very no YouTube channel that discusses Demon Souls and Dark Souls and talk a lot bad of Dark Souls 2. Hello Andrew, welcome. Thanks for joining us on a special stream. I would like to play Minstrel Song 2, and why I was divided between play it or the SaGa Frontier first. Well, I have to say that I consider Minstrel Song a superior game. Both games have plenty of problems, in a way, but I do believe that the Minstrel Song game will be better for most people. You have a bigger storyline, you have much more quests. A lot of the quests from SaGa Frontier 1 are related to gifts, not exactly something about the world building Minstrel Song has a much better world building. Has some cool characters as well, although SaGa Frontier 1 still has some of the coolest characters in the franchise. It's an awesome game indeed. My favorite is the S1 by far, but the S2 still a top tier game nonetheless. I see Travi. Did you play Demon's Souls 2? Tepun says, I'm more of a Monster Hunter kind of player. Souls games, Armored Core, Mac Border. For JRPG, I play a lot of different games. Armored Core. I remember that Scene was telling me that he likes Armored Core, that I should try. Since I'm gonna try to make a kind of focus on JRPGs, I was trying to avoid being too diverse for a while. But is it a cool game? And it has a very dedicated fan base. For sure, Minstrel Song lore is much richer. Yes, I agree. I believe that SaGa Frontier 2 has a better story, because it does have a lot of world building as well. But Minstrel Song comes close. My little brother made me play Dark Souls 2 and 3 so he can have double F. Little brother, how old is he? From the Souls, I am a Bloodborne fan, says Tepun. Bloodborne. A friend of mine really likes Bloodborne too. If you like mecha. I like mecha, but I didn't like many mecha games. It's funny, but yes. There were not that many mecha games that I played. I mean, mech games I played. Mech Water. Xenosaga. Xenogears. What else? Mech. Never played Armored Core. Trying to think about other. I did play Super Robot Saga. Super Robot Tyson. Yes. I guess those are the games I played with mechs. Can't think about other ones. I didn't play Zone of the Enders. Didn't. What about the new Fire Emblem? I didn't play yet, Gaggle. I stopped it on Awakening. I played all the GBA games, the first DS, and the Awakening one. I didn't play the GameCube games or the Wii game. I need to play more Fire Emblem. I know that Thiago Travi loves Fire Emblem. Travis said, I need to get into SaGa, Xenosaga. I miss playing some futuristic RPGs too. But you know, Baten Kaitos just got a remaster. It's from Banco. I am expecting a remaster of the first 3 Xenosaga games. But I know it's unlikely to happen because, well, they have such different structure between all of the 3 ones. The second game has such a different art design. A lot of people hate that game. I don't think it's a very good game. I like it because of the saga, but the Xenosaga 2 is not good. Super Robot Tyson. It's very cool. Yes, it's very cool. But I like robots, like miniatures, action figures. I don't have them. I like to see them. I remember when I was a kid, I was in an event and they had, I think someone will remember, was a transformer, and it had a planet. It was a planet that would change into a robot. I remember saying that on a stream and someone else pointed me in the name of that. I don't remember the name. But that was just so cool. It wasn't an event on my school, my primary school. I don't remember the type of event it was, but they just showcased Transformers. And there was this one that was a planet. And I was just so impressed by that because it was a globe and you just would rotate or just press a button, I don't know, and it will become a transformer. Man, that was just so cool. I also loved the Megazords from Power Rangers when I was a kid. Tried to replicate them with Lego blocks. Frequencies Nintendo games are good. They also have plenty of problems, but they are good games. Yes, I love them. It was not up till they made Xenoblade that they fixed most of their problems. Look, Liam missed it after buffing Dexter so many times. We have some macro figures, Speedy. Nice. Okay, so now Overdrive. Because we will buff Will 2 times. Now I need to pay attention or else I will die again. Button K2 says Thiago Travi. I have heard only a few people talking about this game, but only hear good things too. A friend of mine finished the first. He likes. I used to watch it playing because I love the art design of the first one. I said that it reminds me of Chrono Cross, and I love Chrono Cross design. Painting. And then the second Button Katos didn't do much success, I guess. Hence why it stopped there. Cool. We buffed Will 2 times. It was enough to not get inflicted with ailments. I will use the second Field Baby Phoenix. Yes, I will. I miss playing some futuristic RPGs too. Oh, we got confused, but Vienna will cleanse. But that stopped Liam from attacking. No, he didn't stop him from attacking. Hello, Carlos Alves. How are you? From the models, I don't have any, but a friend has some in the Gundam MG Sazabi. Verka is my favorite. Looks amazing. Yeah, these robots look amazing, man. Wish I had some. Lenoir, what other turns do you think OD will be needed? 8 and 9? All of them, actually, Leno. All of them. Bertrand can inflict paralyze, but it's single target, right? Maybe not against Bertrand. You mean round? Yes, I got you. I'm fine as well, Carlos. I'm doing a live stream to celebrate 5,000. And we're still celebrating the 5,000 subs. And I will go to a barbecue party from my mother-in-law. She's doing one because it's carnival here in Brazil and she is getting some family to visit her house and I will be there. So barbecue, free barbecue. And I am the barbecue man. And how about you? Nice, cool. BBK for the win. She could heal more, but I will use Overdrive anyway. Looking forward to a Uden Chronicles coming out and Sea of Stars. Aces found out, did you play the Chained Echoes? Because it's a game that a lot of people are playing. I need to play at some point. And it's just like Sea of Stars. Inspired by Chrono Trigger. Have not played it yet, but I plan on picking up on sale. I see. It should be on sale pretty soon. I think the game's not even full price, right? I have to save some prayer for a piece, so I'll wait on Polka healing. Getting the PS VR 2 this week. Are you? I don't like VR, to be honest. But I hope you have fun with that. I actually had to learn a little of VR when I was studying game programming, but I did study for only 1.5 years, 2 years, and it was not enough. Which games do you play on that one? Everything is here. Everything, yeah. I really love freaking. Oh, we didn't get to full overdrive. Oh no, guys, we may die. I should not have used overdrive on the frog. I don't think it's actually needed. VR gives me headache. Oh yes. I should have thought about the frog. He died too fast. Now it's all about if Diana can cleanse the party or not. Using the shield here is not. Oh man, dying again. I'm looking forward to Light Brigade. It's a roguelite FPS. A roguelite FPS? I guess we can see recover. I guess. Oh no, Leon's fully dead. That's the problem with Leon. Yeah, nameless. He's fully. Oh man, yeah. So don't overdrive on the frog. What was the floor? You mean the stage that I am? I'm in on Wastelands 5. Stage number 8. Don't overdrive on the frog. My mistake. Leon dead. I should have used the piano protection then. So close, yes. Tonight I get sleep more. Nice, Emerald. I had a good night today. It's been a while since I last sleep well. Emerald Mara says, right where I live, the fireworks have been continuing since the Lunar New Year, as there were several celebrations like Tai Pusan. Finally heard nothing tonight. And we are on the Carnival on Brazil. We are having some celebrations, but this year, not so loud. Or maybe use another damage dealer. if I use another damage dealer, it would take more time to kill the enemies, allowing me to get to Overdrive, yeah. Maybe ScherBR instead of Leon. But the fight will take longer, indeed. Protection would have helped, but he got stunned first anyway. The first hit he would have negated, because it negates the hit itself, and it only stuns when hit. So it could have helped him not get stunned. Yes. My bad. Well, that's sad, because I have to leave for the barbecue. So I will make a video later, because I know this squad works. It was more about lack of attention and bad planning, bad decisions. I think I can keep Leon to kill the enemies faster, but you can also use ScherBR. Yeah, he could be revived here at least. But I do believe that ScherBR has a bigger problem with his BP cycle on Wastelands. Since you have to kill the enemies one by one. Yeah. But he does have morale down as well, that helps. But I think ScherBR would be better if he had a companion to do damage. And I don't know who to remove here anymore. Or maybe I wait till time is released to make a video, since he can also work instead of Diana, right? I was doing the same as you in parallel here now. I'll OD there and still died to those Valkyries. You did OD, but you got inflicted with ailments? Nice that you was doing in parallel, but I guess you can do it. Keep trying, Leno, and tell me on Discord. Ping me there. I usually keep 2 LP you mean for Leon, but I always die around stage number 5, as the damage was too high. Enjoy the barbecue, share, have a good time. Thanks, Ash, it's in. Thanks everyone, Galiputro. I may try a different squad, as you say. At least Diana worked well by having the proof of work tower to increase her resistance to ailments, right? I can even increase it a little further, I guess, with some equipment. Which equipment gives more resistance to stuff? The problem is more confusion, right? Not charm. You can filter by confusion. But once again, guys, thank you so much for being here. And before you leave, click the like button. It really helps getting more notifications sent in the future. Confusion. Well, we have the sun robe. Oh yeah, the sun robe. This one is cool. Well, makes her pretty weak to slash, but Diana was not using the proof of work tower? Oh, she wasn't, but she was surviving and, well, resisting stuff. There's only one problem here, Zoku had been. It's not strong to slash. Nothing here gives her slash resistance, and she needs some or she would take super big damage. She is resisting paralyze at least. I think the only good thing I need to add is some rope. Have a good day, everyone. Yes, have a good day, Tepu, and a good start of week. Thank you for being here. Protection would not have Rick Top PP Mew just said that. Yeah, I read. But guys, thanks so much again. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know where you live, but it's been a pleasure, and I hope to see you soon all in another live stream or another video. I may do another live stream by the end of the day. I'm not entirely sure about that yet. I will say on Discord if I do, just to, you know, talk to people, celebrate a little more, because I know not everyone can participate in the morning. So check on Discord if you're not there yet. Go join, we have a link here. Thank you all, thank you Emerald Mara again. So, bye.